I don't know how they did it. That's just me being as real as three cracks. I don't know how exactly Arsenal came into this game as winners, because you look at that first half, they were completely and totally outplayed. And it's actually a bit similar to Tottenham's game, because Tottenham were all over Chelsea. Chelsea won. But I think what this was about some very key things. First half, completely, the new formation of Arsenal, it didn't work. It was Arsenal were uncomfortable defensively. And I think it's weird, though, in the games that played it in, both against Middlesbrough and against City, the formation hasn't actually worked tactically. But they won those games. So you're like, well, we've moved on, we're winning games, so you might as well keep on playing it. But it's weird because the tactic doesn't really work, but somehow Arsenal, just through a virtue of luck and the team not taking their chances, actually keep rolling on through. But what I will say, though, is that, the very important moments for City was Silva getting taken off. Once Silva was taken off, because he was that number 10, he was that little, link between two solids. He was that guy that we could really open up Arsenal being in the middle. So once he got taken off, then they lost it, because Sterling doesn't give you what Silva gives you. So I think Silva being taken off alleviated the pressure of that Arsenal backline and that back three getting exposed. Because he said it back three, but it was really a back five, because Arsenal were under so much pressure and they had no midfield whatsoever, because Xhaka was getting overrun by Toure. It was really a back five, because they had to defend a back five because they were under so much pressure. So you look at that, the first goal that City scored. How, when you're in this, I don't know why Arsenal keep on doing this, and they did this in the extra time as well. You're winning the game. How is Montreal defending by himself? And how's Montreal in a one-on-one situation with your boy Aguero? That doesn't make it makes no sense. It makes no sense. So, and for Aguero, it was a beautiful finish, completely beautiful finish, because again, one-on-one with Montreal, you know that he would beat him. And for Czech, it was hard to decide whether should he come out, should he come in, boom, and he scored. And then you have to give Arsenal, they got back in the game, because I didn't think they'd get back in the game. This was looking like a 1-0 and perhaps a 2-0. But again, good cross, very good finish. The ball didn't leave the ground. He watched the ball fully. Montreal put that ball in 1-1. And at 1-1, I was like, okay, how is this going to go? How is this going to roll? And then we then rolled into extra time. And the game opened up. Both teams were having chances. And it was really like tit for tat. But I think for City, Sané grew tired. I think Sané grew a lot more tired. And I think based off of that, I think that's allowed Arsenal to put more pressure on City without having to worry too much about a counter-attack, because Sané he didn't have the legs anymore. Now Aguero wasn't really fully in the game, because Aguero did not have his best game. Even if he got the G, he didn't really have his best game. But Wenger has always been criticized for bad substitutions or lack of subs. The introduction of Welbeck was crucial. I thought Welbeck, because again, I'm not a Welbeck fan. I'm still not a Welbeck fan, but he really changed the game in Arsenal's favour, because the interceptions he won, the opportunities he created, and how he actually used his fresh-legged ability to really give City a lot of issues. I thought that was a great sub, because Giroud was crap. Ches didn't have a good game. He did not have a good game. He was shut down. And I think City really dealt with him very well. I think Otamendi, Clichy, and all those guys dealt with the Sanchez threat. So Ches didn't have a great game. But big-time players, big boys, when they don't play well, they put the performance one side and say, like, fair enough, it's not my day. I still have to get a G. I still have to do something, a pass, a key play to affect the game for my team. And for Sanchez, right place, right time, instinct, proper finish, he got that goal. And you look at Arsenal, I think Arsenal were the better team in the extra time, 100%. They could have actually gotten a third goal. And again, it was crazy. Arsenal, you're winning 2-1. Why was there a 3-on-2 situation? That should have never happened. But for City, for Pep First time in his career where in his first season he just win a trophy, and that shouldn't really be a big thing because look, this is real time now. This isn't like some kind of, this is the Mickey Mouse. It's not Mickey Mouse League now. This is real time. So for City, I just think it's a case of, they have to just recharge and rebuild themselves. And I say this many times, Gabriel Jesus would have been a key factor. I think him not being around was really affecting them. But for Arsenal, man, this gets complex. Yes, they may or may not get top 4. They're in an FA Cup final. Chelsea are the favourites. They should beat them. Chelsea have Arsenal's number. You would be thick and moronic to bet against Chelsea beating Arsenal in any game, let alone an FA Cup final. But it should just be one of those weird narratives of if Arsenal fail to get top 4, they may just end up winning the FA Cup. Now what? He's giving you a trophy. Because I thought Arsenal would go trophyless. I picked City. So for Arsenal, man, they're in an FA Cup final. They're in with a chance to win a trophy, and who knows what will happen. I'll see you guys. Remember, keep up to date with upcoming videos. Follow me on Twitter at HalfUpHot. Head to the website, halfoffootballhot.com. Send me your questions. So I'll be doing my Q&A next Friday. And yeah, man, Arsenal, congratulations. Wenger, that Wenger juju, man, it's real. It's really real.